Sziasztok! Újra itt vagyunk, és folytatjuk a Blacksad végigjátszást. Reméljük, hogy bugmentesen, bár, mint említettem volt, és mint tapasztalhattátok is, ez azért egy kicsit csücskös. No de, az előző rész tartalmából beszélgettünk a rendőrfőnökkel, aki fontos információkat osztott meg velünk, mégpedig például azt, hogy az áldozat, aki ugye a boxol edzőteremnek a tulajdonosa volt, ő nem volt elég magas ahhoz, hogy felakassza magát arra a hurokra, amin lógott, úgyhogy gyilkosság történt. A másik, hogy a jobb alsó sarokban láthatjátok, hogy 4 darab nyom volt a nyakán, tehát nem csak a kötél általi folytogatás történt, hanem előtte már a 3 gumis expanderrel, azzal is megfolytogatták egy kicsit úgy, hogy az eltűnt boxolóra terelődött a gyanú. Ezt követően a bookmaker, akivel ugye kapcsolatba került Bobby Yale, az eltűnt boxoló, hát ő mivel egy kicsit ilyen alvilági figura, ugye, ezért azt kéri tőlünk, hogy vizsgáljuk át nyugodtan a lakást, ahonnan Bobby Yale eltűnt, ahol ő lakott, de osszunk meg vele minden információt, amit találunk, és akkor neki is jó lesz, meg nekünk is jó lesz. Kérdés ugye az, hogy mi mennyire szeretnénk alvilági tagokkal itt üzletet kötni. Ez a történet további folyamatában ki is fog derülni. Szóval itt vagyunk Bobby Yale lakásán, és...
Yale's apartment?
I told you I'm on your side. Go ahead, search the place. I'll wait down here. When you're done, maybe you'll change your mind and share your findings with me. Or not. It's your call, Mr. Blacksad. I'll make sure you're suitably compensated.
Itt van mi.
Wilson, come here.
Kompenzációról is beszél. Hogyha átadjuk neki az információt, akkor kellőképpen kompenzáltak leszünk majd. Hát a fene tudja aztán. A fene tudja. Na. Tessék, nézzen körül. Ja. Aha. Szóval az a kérdés, hogy Bobby Yale mennyire ismerte Maryt, aki ugye a főnökkel volt eljegyzésben, hiszen a képen együtt voltak egy vidámparkban, és azt mondta nekünk, hogy de hát ő alig ismeri. Alma Mater.
17th century French fables. Mare must be one boring old lady.
Aha. Tele van minden ilyen kártyákkal. És tényleg. Jó. Több már nincs. Képek. Nem érdekes. Kis pizza.
The worst thing about O'Leary's boys dropping by isn't the beating, but the fact that I can't tell what's theirs and what's Yale's.
Ja, igen. Az, hogy a bookmakernek a verőlegényei itt voltak.
Doesn't seem like the best food for a boxer. Then again, it could be your classic bookie thug lunch.
Kicsit összekavarta a helyszínt, hiszen lehet, hogy hagytak itt olyasmit, amit ők rendeltek. Például ezt a kis sört és pizzát. Jó. Mosatlan, elég sok. Elég sok mosatlan. Nem tudok körbenézni, bár azt szerettem volna. Nem tudjuk megnézni a plakátot sem. Mi van ott a hűtőben?
I'm not sure how Yale's love of pickles will help me crack the case, but it's good to know.
Szereti az uborkát. Hát jó. És mit találtunk? A sálat.
A woman's fragrance. Almost angelical.
Mary Purnell sálja ott van Bobby Yale lakásában. Elhagytam a sálamat. A pisztolyod nyomja a csípőmet. Persze. Elhagytam a sálamat. Na jó. Vonjuk le a következtetést. Itt egy sál. Mary pedig elment a villámparkba. És Mary megfázott. Bizony.
That means she's been here recently. But why?
De miért?
What does Sweet Mary have to do with Yale, the murder suspect?
Mi közük van egymáshoz vajon? Mary Purnell hazudik Yale-ről, hiszen itt nyert nála. Oké. Talán együtt ölték meg Dunt. Hát ez egy remek kérdés. Ó! Micsoda festmény. Festmények. Ne.
So, you like your mob stories, don't you, Bobby?
Szicíliai kápó.
Seems like Bobby inherited something more than boxing skills from his father. Besides the tendency to vanish into thin air, of course.
Hoppá.
Nice chain.
Egy boxkesztyű láncon. A költő boxoló. Hello.
Why would you want such a big closet for so few clothes? Unless someone emptied it recently.
Lehet, hogy valaki elvitte a ruhákat. Vagy tipikus arlegényház. De én nem erre tippelek, inkább valaki elvitte a ruhákat. Lessünk ki az ablakon. Ja, stay. Azt hittem, hogy csak ki tudunk nézni. Mert már is távozni akarunk. A tűzlétrán át, vagy mi a fene? Költemények.
Copy 1 of 3. Do you know any of his relatives?
His father, Avenarius.
Avenarius? The boxer poet? Didn't he disappear 20 years ago?
Szóval 3 másolat készült, vagy 3 kiadás készült ebből a verses kötetből. És az egyik, az első számú, az pont itt van. Saját felelősségre bejövünk.
Judging by the general state of the apartment, they were leading a quiet life.
Nyugis életük volt, csendes. Jó, a fürdőszoba minden segít neki, hát 3 hete jövök, aztán most értem el a slózéig. Ó, tudtam, hogy van odafönt valami. Ezért jöttem be ide, hogy nyugis életet éltek, hát ne vicceljünk már.
Judging by the general state of the apartment, they were leading a quiet life.
Ez is mondjuk egy kicsit kellemetlen, hogy nem találtak egy olyan gombot arra, amivel csak így szimplán odébb lehet nyomni ezt a már hallott csöverészést. Ezt már láttam. Azt is. Ja igen, szóval, hogy az ajtón át visszamehetünk a csávóhoz, aki hozott, és megoszthatjuk vele az infókat, vagy távozunk az ablakon át.
With people like O'Leary, you just never know. I didn't want to put Mary at risk. Why not take her a little something instead?
Mhm.
I've never trusted angels.
Mr. Blacksad? What a...
Surprise?
Meglepetés. Nőknek szól. Nem az.
When they fall, they turn into demons.
Joey told me he was going to spend the afternoon painting the gym and that Bobby would be fixing something up on the roof. So, after I found the body and called the police, I went to Bobby's place, but he wasn't there.
Aha, hogy tudtál be?
How did you open the door to his apartment?
I think it was already open.
Ja,
Everything
igen.
is so
Már nyitva volt.
confusing. I'm sorry, Mr. Blacksad.
Don't be. I'm here to figure it all out.
Milyen a kapcsolat a Bobby Yale-lel?
What's your relationship with Bobby Yale?
He was like a son to Joey, and we were about to get married, so, you know.
Okay, I think it's time to set things straight.
Megcsaltad?
I know you were cheating on Dunn with Yale. Or was it the other way around?
No! How can you even think of something like that?
How can you convince me otherwise?
Győzd
I
meg.
found a picture at Yale's apartment. It's you and him on a roller coaster. Care to explain, Miss Purnell?
I'm not white, Mr. Blacksad.
What?
Nem vagyok fehér.
7 of my great-grandparents were white. The 8th was black. According to law, I'm a black citizen, even if my skin says the contrary. Do you know what that means when you're born in North Arlington, Alabama?
Segregated schools and a worse education for colored children.
We even have different water fountains, for God's sake. The separate but equal doctrine and all that.
That damn nonsense.
That damn nonsense.
And all the lies. That's why I moved here. No one knows what color my great-grandparents were.
Megértelek, ja.
I completely understand you, Mary.
Just think if you were also a woman.
Na.
He's my nephew, Mr. Blacksad. Joe and I first started taking care of poor Bobby when my sister died. That was when he was almost 15. The three of us
Wow.
went on that trip to Luna Park.
So this is where Joe Dunn comes in.
Bobby was the only one who knew about me and Joey. We were afraid that someone would use my past to ruin his career.
It's not the first time I hear that story.
Oh. Mondhattál volna valamit, azért
You
mondjuk.
should have told me this sooner.
I've been hiding it all my life. I'm sorry.
Hát igen. Bűntudatot keltettem a hölgyben. Ez ilyen. Most pedig körülnézünk. Nyilván nem a fényképet fogjuk megnézni mi. Femininity starts at home. A feminizmus otthon kezdődik.
TV and radio all in one. Where will these mad times lead us?
Őrült idők, egyben van a rádió, meg a tévé. Jóságos ég. Az illatát. Milyen illata van, mindig fahéj.
Mary smells like... Actually, the whole room smells like a pie fresh out of the oven. So I can't identify any other fragrances.
Mint egy friss pite, amit épp kivettek a sütőből, olyan illata van az egész lakásnak, úgyhogy semmi mást nem tudunk kiszűrni. Itt is van valami illat.
Fresh out of the oven. The whole room smells like pie.
Ezért van mindennek pite illata, mert ott pite. Jó illata van annak a pitének.
That cherry pie smells so good. I'm starting to get hungry.
Thanks. I pulled it out of the oven right before you arrived. Oh, where are my manners? I'm the worst hostess in the world. Let me go get a knife from the kitchen.
Most elmegy egy kését, és reméljük, hogy nem a
And you must be thirsty.
torkomba.
Let me see. OJ, coffee?
Víz, köszönöm.
Water's good, thanks. She's wearing the same clothes in both pictures, so she's probably telling the truth.
Ezek a ultraalbumos kártyák. Már csak bekukkantunk, nem igaz? Nincs itt semmi látnivaló.
That's some beautiful artwork you got there.
Mhm. Pitét. Megkajáljuk az egészet. Mi a franc? Még csámcsog is. Az illatok.
Now that there's almost no pie left, the scent has also disappeared. Interesting. Now Mary smells like a huge dog.
Kutya
Mary.
illata van.
When are you going to stop lying? I know your nephew is here. I can smell him.
What? No. I already told you I don't know where he is.
Megértem
Look,
az indokait.
I understand why you're protecting him, but it's in his best interest to end this hide and seek.
You can search the whole house if you want. Go ahead. He's not here.
Az unokaöccséről van szó, ugye? Hát van még valami.
Wait a minute. She's not the one who smells like that.
Nem is neki van ilyen illata. Hanem ide lent. Itt van. Hát alatta van ebbe a kis szekrénybe.
That's where Bobby Yale's scent is coming from.
Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
So, that's why you were sitting there.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
Megvan
Could you step
Bobby.
aside so I can check, please?
Please go.
Mary, for Christ's sake, put that knife down, would you?
Leave,
Csak segíteni szeretnék.
Mary, I came here to help.
I mean it.
I don't want to hurt you.
Leave her alone!
Bobby!
Uff. Jézus Mária. Mit kéne látnom? A kést. Nem látok semmit. Rossz irány. Ez jó irány. Ez is jó irány. Kukucs. Valamit meg kéne látnom, de mit? A késő. Rohadjál meg. Tálcán van valami. Mondjuk a tálca maga. A fejbe lehet somni vele, nem igaz? Ja, mondjuk erre nem gondoltam. Simán fejbe vágtam volna vele. Nem mond neki. Gondolj miért.
Think about Mary, Bobby.
Don't even mention her name!
Rossz ötlet volt, Maryvel jönni. Nem jött be. Ez se. Ez se. Mindig jobbal üt, amikor arra menni. Hát jó, próbáljuk. Mi az, hogy abban szelektív? Honnan tudom, merre fog ütni? Látom. Mi? Hát mi van?
Bobby!
Call an ambulance. Do as I say. Go on, call an ambulance. Do it now.
Mi?
In the face of a heart attack, there's two things you can't forget. One, stay calm. Two, 1 chest compression per second.
Szívrohamot kapott, annyit mellé ütött. Az igen.
1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. 3 Mississippi. 4 Mississippi. 5 Mississippi.
Bobby! Oh, Bobby!
Megmentettük az életét.
Bobby!
Hát jó szétverte a szemem, de azért megmentettem, persze.
Thank you.
Az igen.
I had lots of reasons to consider this a great day.
Wow.
I had investigated a suicide case. I had discovered that, in truth, we were dealing with a murder. I had found and captured the prime suspect. And I had saved a life.
Szóval, felgöngyölítettem egy emberrablást, ez esetben kutyarablást, mindegy is. Kiderítettem, hogy egy gyilkosságról van szó igazából. Megtaláltam annak egy gyanúsítottat,
Everything in me screamed
és megmentettem
that
az
something
életet
was
is.
going wrong.
Ám de valami nincs rendjén. Valami azt üvölti a fejemben, hogy valami nagyon nincs rendben. És igen, van itt, ha... Na mindegy.
Promise me you won't take the law into your own hands. I'd like to think we're not just vigilantes.
I want a gun!
What the hell?
Bang, bang, bang!
A fair amount of violence, extortion, and casualty.
Micsoda
I
flashback.
hate detectives.
Bang, bang, bang!
You're dead meat, cat.
That you, Smirnoff?
You seem agitated. Nightmare?
Túl sokáig aludtam.
How long have I been sleeping?
I just got here. Anyway, why don't you go home? In his current condition, Yale's not going anywhere. Besides, we'll take it from here.
Plusz átvesszük az ügyet. Bízhatunk a fickóban.
Who is that? Can we trust him?
Mármint aki őrzi.
I know how to pick my men, John. You? I'm not so sure. You promised me you wouldn't intervene.
Megmentettem valaki életét.
If I hadn't intervened, Bobby Yale could be dead.
If you had warned me, maybe we could have avoided a heart attack. Anyway, what's done is done.
Hát ez ilyen. Van tüzet. Hő. Valami legyen, mert ez már ciki. Azért.
When exactly did you realize that he killed Dunn?
Mikor jöttem rá, hogy ő ölte meg Dunt? Az sem biztos, hogy ő ölte meg Dunt. Ki mondta ezt neked, hogy ő ölte meg?
Out of sheer curiosity. I'm a cop after all.
As soon as I realized that the murder weapon belonged to him.
How about the motive? Any ideas?
Fegyver volt, ugye? Dunn el akarta
I knew
fújni a
Dunn wanted to
meccset.
call the fight off after something Yale did, but I still don't know what.
In any case, hopefully Yale will tell us more.
Would you let me ask him some questions when he wakes up?
I know you will, with or without my permission, so I'd rather not feel betrayed. In exchange, drop by the station when you can. Your investigation could really help my men. Who, by the way, must be waiting for me to interrogate Mary Purnell. Boy, she was hard to pry from Yale's side.
Légy kedves hozzá. Sok
She's been
mindenre
through a
ment
lot in the
keresztül.
past days. Be nice to her.
Of course. In spite of it all, we're not just vigilantes. And as for you, go get some rest. God knows you need it.
Meglátjuk.
I can't promise anything.
Tell the nurses to look at that face of yours. You look like a film detective in his last scene.
I'm afraid this film isn't over yet.
For your sake, I hope you're wrong. You're in charge now, officer.
Okay.
I'll send you relief in 6 hours. Understood?
Doctor,
Who are?
Oh, detective. Congratulations. You fared pretty well against that kid. Better than most would have. Now, if you'll excuse me.
do I look like I fared well to you? We, as a society, simply don't trust reptiles. But that's not the real problem. The real problem is our extended belief that there's logic to that distrust, that it's natural and well-founded.
A hüllőkben annyira nem bíznak az emberek.
We, as a society, simply don't trust reptiles.
Nem a
But that's not the real
ugyanezt.
problem. The real problem is our extended belief that there's logic to that distrust, that it's natural and well-founded.
Nem tudom megnézni a pocakját. Mert nem is azt kell, hanem... Doktor, hogy is hívják? Palmer.
How's Yale? Is he awake?
Oh, yeah. Go check on him before he falls asleep again. Although, try not to bother him with too many questions.
Mi az
What's his
állapota?
current condition?
Jelenleg.
It's too soon to tell. He did have a heart attack after all.
Szívrohama volt. Most már biztos, hogy szívrohama volt. Oké. Igen. Dr. Palmer azt javasolja, hogy Yale pihenjen.
Go
Nyilván
away.
egy szívroham után.
I don't want to see you. The doctor told me to sleep.
I rarely get to interrogate a suspect with his guard down in a place as quiet as this.
Kórházban dohányozni 1950. Kösz.
Getting the chance to study his body language with no distractions is a rare gift.
Tanulunk a testbeszédből most egy kicsit.
His heart rate is increasing. It could mean that he's lying, but it could also just be pure, unadulterated rage.
Vagy harag, az, hogy magasabb a pulzusa, vagy hazudik. Ugye csak azt mondta, hogy
He's clenching his fist, a sign of contained anger.
visszafogott harag, annak a jele, hogy ökölbeszorítja a kezét. Másik a szemét.
He's looking straight at me. If he couldn't hold my stare, I'd think he's lying. But that's not the case. Clenched fist, fast heart rate, fixed stare. He feels some genuine rage towards me.
Irgalmatlan módon
I'm sorry
haragszik
you
ránk.
don't want to see me, but
Végül is megmentettem az év. Na jó, nem.
I'm afraid you'll just have to put up with me.
For now. Luckily, I just got my medication. I'll be snoozing soon.
All right, I'll just cut to the chase.
Ki ölte meg Dant?
Who killed Joe Dunn?
What? Are you trying to confuse me? Joe hanged himself.
Dant túl alacsony volt ahhoz, hogy
Dunn was
felakasszon
too
magát.
short to hang himself with that rope.
So, it's true? He was murdered.
Igen. És
I know the murder weapon was yours.
tiéd volt a gyilkos
What?
fegyver.
The rope? I don't get it.
What weapon do you mean?
Don't play with me, boy. The chest expander.
An expander? I've never had one of those.
Sose volt neki
All
expandere.
right. Let's just say that I believe you.
Mondjuk, hogy hiszek neked.
The murderer killed Dunn with a chest expander and planted evidence to make us believe it was suicide. But he also left enough clues behind to make sure we found the true murder weapon. Then he put the chest expander box in your locker to frame you. Do you know anyone that
Mesároznak.
twisted and who also happens to have a motive?
I don't know.
Jake? A majom?
Maybe it was... What am I saying? Jake could never pull off something like that. Nothing. Never mind.
Túl buta. Azt mondja, hogy Frank Cassidy a Rozmár, Desmond O'Leary, az ki a fene? Desmond, nem tudom most ki a Desmond. A csaj nem elég erős. Ki a Desmond?
Desmond O'Leary certainly seems twisted enough. Did he have anything against Dunn?
I'm not sure if they knew each other. At least not in person. About a month ago, Joe kicked one of O'Leary's men out of the gym. He was trying to give a business card to...
Jake Ostiami.
Yeah, exactly. Did Jake tell you about that?
Something like that.
A bookmaker. Sonia Dunn.
What about Sonia Dunn?
Sonia? I doubt it. She's odd, but she's his daughter.
I've seen worse, believe me.
És Frank Cassidy-vel mi a helyzet?
What about Frank Cassidy? Do you think he has a motive?
Maybe. A few weeks ago, Joe took me to a boxing managers association meeting.
Headed by Cassidy.
Yeah. He was obsessed with making it illegal for boxers to fight without a manager. Or without an associated manager.
Ah.
Everyone seemed to go along with it until Joe spoke up. He said that would lower us to mob status. That Cassidy had founded the association just to make money by monopolizing the sport. That made others think twice. And Cassidy ended up empty-handed.
Poor Cassidy.
Blacksad. I think I owe you an, You know, my father disappeared when I was 6, right after winning a fight. We never heard from him again. Do you know what that does to a kid? Who knows where I'd be if Joe Dunn hadn't been in my life. Even when I lost my way and put a gun to his head years later, he still took me under his wing and managed to steer me in the right direction. And now that he's gone, you're risking your life to find his murderer. Thanks.
Hát, csak munkámat végzem.
I'm just doing...
De már úgyis alszol, szóval mindegy. Nyomvatkártya egész ég ott volt a párkányom. Na.
The number of cigarette butts is inversely proportional to my hours of sleep. Ah, damn.
Itt már nem sok minden van, úgy látom. Valami van. De mi az, ami van?
The hands say a lot about what's going on inside a person.
Na, nem mond. Nyugiba van.
Is that eye movement normal?
Na, hogy az. Rapid eye movement.
He seems restless. Should I tell someone?
Nyugtalannak tűnik, jó nyugtalannak tűnik.
Ugh.
Aha. Élcipőjének olyan szaga van, mint egy hullának. Nővér.
See, there's no fever whatsoever. He must be having a nightmare.
Are you sure?
Wouldn't you have nightmares too after what he went through yesterday? I know I sure wouldn't sleep.
I have nightmares myself, but those go way back.
Oh, the poor thing. Do you know what my nightmare is?
De most el fogod
It's
mondani, ez a baj.
that witch I have to work with. Oh, good thing she's got trauma surgery at 12:30, but I wish it were a little sooner, you know? Anyway, thank you for letting me know, and for bringing him in. You don't know how excited I am to be involved in a criminal case.
It might not be important, but I need to take a look at his medical report.
Kell néznünk az orvosi jelentést. Jó. Mint szokott lenni az ány végében, de most nincs itt. Viszont azt tudjuk, hogy 12:30-kor növérke már nem lesz itt, mert műtétre megy. És mi nem hívunk senkit, még egy. Itt az idő, hogy levonjuk a következtetéseket. Nem csak egyet. De vonjuk le. Vonjuk le. Aha.
No, the footprints don't match. If Yale killed Dunn, he did it without stepping in the paint, or in different shoes.
Nagyon remek. Szóval Yale-nek a surranója nem passzol a festékes cipő nyomhoz. Úgyhogy vagy nem ő volt, vagy nem lépett bele a festékbe. Hány óra van? Egyet valami, vagy pedig 3 óra valami. Shit, nem látom rendesen. Kis csók.
You're awake, handsome?
$25 egy cigi. Ha elküldöm cigéért, akkor van esélyem, vagy? Telefon. Itt hümmögünk egy sor, de... $12:30. Dr. Talbot. Ezt ki tudja kicsoda, mindenki lesz egy műtétje 12:30-kor. Nem látom a feliratot. Biztos az is ott van. Látta Yale teszt eredményeit?
They ran several tests on Bobby Yale last night after admitting him. Have the results come in yet?
No, I don't think so, handsome.
Ugye már a csomag
I'll
cigit,
take a
jó?
pack of
Köszönöm.
Morley's, please.
Imhol a dollár.
Honey, get me a pack of Morley's for Mr. Handsome.
Még a szemem is füstöl. Nagyon durva.
I won't be able to read Yale's medical report if she's around.
Igen, rögvest. Harvard Yale. Itt mondja a szemembe, hogy szerinte nem jött be ez a jelentés, ami itt van köztünk az asztalon. Ez kőkemény. Na, de valamit megint le tudunk vonni, mint következtetés. Azt mondja, hogy 12:30-kor műtét lesz. És a másik nővérkének meg kell arra
It seems
mennie.
like the Doe nurse will be assisting Dr. Talbot during his 12:30 surgery. In 4 hours. Could I get them to operate any sooner?
4 óra. Hogyan lehet rávenni, hogy korábban kezdjenek operálni? Hát nem tudom. Végül is. Hát ez egy érdekes kép. Mindegy is. Ultra album forever. Hello.
Jerry Highfill. Long time no see.
Blacksad, I didn't want to wake you. How's the boy?
Asleep.
I hope he recovers in time for the fight. I got tickets. Although between you and me, he doesn't stand a chance. It'll be a fun bout, nonetheless. Not like this. God, this is boring.
Uncsinek uncsi, az lehet. Tényleg ilyen rosszak az otcok.
Are the odds against Yale that bad?
The boy's talented, don't get me wrong. But stone is stone, you know? I bet half my pay, but you know, no vice for me.
Jó munkád van, csak...
You say you've got a good job, and yet you're bored.
Well, it's just a figure of speech, really. I like my job. Is it boring? Yes, but I can entertain myself with a good fight or a football game. Well, watching them, that is.
Kész egy cigi.
You want to smoke?
Don't smoke or drink. No vice for me. Smoking's dirty. Alcohol goes straight to your head. And women, they're all just mean. Well, everyone except mine.
Nyilván az ő nője.
Are you sure about that? Not even one little vice?
Nope. Between you and me, when someone gives in to vice, it's because something's missing. Something in their life just isn't right. I've got a good wife, a good job, a good house, a good TV, and a good hobby. Sports. Well, watching them, that is. What else do I need, eh? Blacksad, vice is for losers. Man, I'm bored.
Well, I'm going back in.
Sokat megtudhattunk. Hoppá! Elszaladtam egy kártya mellett, vagy a lutra darab mellett. Azt esetleg meg tudnánk oldani, hogy rácsörgünk a nővérkére, hogy operáljon korábban, nem? Mármint, hogy a doktor. A traumatológiát hívjuk fel. You ready to blow? Szép plakát.
Trauma? Sherry speaking.
Dr. Gregor
Get
Talbot.
Dr. Gregor Talbot, please.
Yes, 1 minute. No, actually, Dr. Talbot won't be in until 12:30 according to my registry. Can I ask who's calling, please?
Hát ez bukta. Trauma. Impersonate Dr. Talbot. Ó, úgy csinálunk, mintha mi lennénk Dr. Talbot. Jó, remélem, hogy megvan hozzá minden információnk.
Sherry, this is Dr. Talbot. We have to reschedule the 12:30 procedure. I want everyone in the operating room in 5 minutes. If anyone gives you any grief, tell them it's a matter of life or death. Understood?
Ez hatékony volt, úgy tűnik.
A matter of life and death. A matter of life and death. You gotta be kidding me. People.
Nice. Jó megoldás volt. És egy jó megoldás sose rossz. Kezit csókolom. Most már jó lenne megnézni ezt itt. De most meg ideült a... Hát mit mondjak, hogy tehén.
All right now. How do I put this? I need something that you have.
Oh. Only if you guess why I'm giving it to you.
Szeretnél segíteni egy bűnügyi nyomozást.
You want to help me solve a criminal investigation.
Well, aren't you smart? But be quick about it. You hear me, huh? If that witch comes back.
Hű, de jól néz ki. Megfigyelések. Elájult. Pertussis, mit tudom mi az.
What does it say here?
Ah, you know doctors. The top handwriting is mine. Let's see. Extra systole and dehydration caused by panic attack.
Extra what?
You know, arrhythmia, like skipped heartbeats.
Oh.
What about this here?
It's a good thing I know that Mr. Yale is in Dr. Ferguson's hands. Otherwise, I'd be worried.
Dr. Ferguson.
Hey, no means no, miss.
You really don't know who I am, do you?
Miss, I've got orders. And the fact is, those orders say that...
There you are, Miss Dunn.
Huh?
Tell him, Blacksad. I can't get through that thick skull of his.
You see, Highfill,
Ő a tulaj.
she's the owner of Yale's gym.
A woman?
Whether the kid recovers or not depends entirely on her.
Between you and me, and all due respect, miss, but aren't we taking this woman's liberation a little too far? All right, let her in, but she's your responsibility.
Mi felelősségünkre ugyan, de bejöhet.
Thanks for convincing the cop.
Végül is
You hired me
kell
to find
megtaláljam.
I wanted you to see him with your own eyes.
I
Szóval
see.
itt van.
Anyway, you did your job. I'll send you a check the day after the fight. You can leave now.
Először megnézzük, hogy Mizu. Mert van mit nézni. Le fogja lőni, baszki.
No. She's gonna do something stupid. Sonia, don't.
He killed my father. You said so yourself.
Nem mondtam ilyet.
No, I told you I wasn't sure.
Look at your face. He did that, didn't he? How could he not be guilty?
Your father wouldn't want you to do this.
Jézusomat,
He was a
elolvastam
just
ide még
man,
gyorsan.
and this is not justice.
Shut up. None of that matters. How could he not be guilty?
Hogyan nem lehetne bűnös? Üres a fegyver
Since
amúgy.
nothing else is working, it's time to bluff it. You know I emptied that gun when I found it in the safe. No.
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 Mi?
Why did you say that?
Mi? Szeretném újra próbálni a dolgot, akkor köszönöm szépen játék, mert
Sonia, don't.
He
ez
killed my
most nem jött
father.
be.
You said so yourself.
Nem mondtam.
No. I told you I wasn't sure.
Look at your face. He did that, didn't he? How could he not be guilty?
Your father wouldn't want you to do this. He was a just man. and this is not justice.
Ez nem igazság.
Shut up! None of that matters. How could he not be guilty?
Tönkretennéd a
Your
karriered.
father sacrificed everything to pay your way through college. If you do this, you'll destroy the future your father wanted you to have.
Ja, csak ennyi.
It's okay. It's okay.
Nem fogom megölelni.
Uncle Tim!
Tim bácsi.
Sweetie, I came back from Los Angeles as soon as I could.
I told you not to rush back.
Come on now, honey. Aren't you going to introduce me to your friend?
No, this is John Blacksad, the detective who found Bobby.
Oh, so this is strictly professional. I thought you had some good news for your uncle.
No, Uncle Tim, don't be silly.
Don't be silly. Look at you. Smart, educated, as dazzling as the brightest of stars. Every single man in this city should be at your feet. Come on, we'd better let him rest.
Ó, milyen egy helyben forgást a csávó.
I see. Let's say you're right and Bobby Yale is innocent. Who should we focus on now?
We?
Well, your father turned down my money, but he made me promise one thing, that I'd take care of you if anything happened to him.
But I can...
I know you're perfectly capable of managing that gym on your own, but we don't even know if he'll be ready to fight Stone. Besides, someone seems really invested in stopping that fight, and someone has to pay Mr. Blacksad to get to the bottom of all this. Please, talk some sense into her.
A te életed.
It's
Neked
your
kell
life.
eldöntened.
As much as you love your uncle, it's up to you to decide whether you want his help or not.
Blacksad, I was just starting to like you.
All right. Thank you, Uncle. Thank you so much.
All right, stop crying or you'll ruin your makeup, honey. Now fix yourself up and I'll buy you some breakfast.
Wait, my purse.
I'll get it. It must be in there.
Blacksad, wait a minute. I think she needs some time alone, just like you and me. Listen, boy, do whatever it takes to find Joe's murderer. Whatever it takes. If things get messy, don't worry. I'll clean them up. Deal?
Nem vagyok gonosz.
I'm not a vigilante.
Well, suit yourself. Just get that ball to the end zone.
No. Are you telling stories about the great iron arm again?
Wait a minute. Of course. The Milestones quarterback. Tim Iron Arm Thorpe.
Wow.
It's a good thing folks usually recognize me sooner. Blacksad, you coming to breakfast?
I'd love to, but I have to go ask for a favor.